How do your products use or challenge conventions? So with regards to my artist website, I've showcased Demi Lovato's here just to as a point of comparison to a more conventional website. So as you can see, there's a clear title. It has her name, Demi Lovato, her newest video, Tell Me You Love Me, which is also featured on the website itself, because it is a tool for promotion. The main aim of these websites is to promote the content that she's producing, and I think this does it really effectively, and I've tried to kind of adapt that similar sort of the strong idea, the strong sense of branding and the strong sense of promotion. I think it kind of shows through in my own work as well, as you'll probably see throughout this video. So far you have a whole menu at the top with all the various pages within the website, and then it's got a links to all her social media, and I've also done that, as you'll see. So there's a simple scroll menu. It goes all the way down. It shows the various pages. Likewise, in Lana Del Rey's, she also has the scrolling menu, the scrolling system, and then as well at the top of the page, there's buttons that that take the viewers to the various different pages. Likewise, again, there's also links to her social media. So this is mine. I've also kind of done a similar idea. Right at the top, there is a menu. There's a list of buttons, a series of buttons that audiences can click and then go to various different pages. Again, the title, the artist's name, Noah Cyrus. And right from the start, you can see that there's the element of promotion I was talking about earlier, listen to my album. And there's also that same kind of scrolling system, and then you can go through all the pages by scrolling or through the buttons at the top. And then again, videos, gigs and shows, and then right at the bottom there's tour dates and stuff like that. This is back in Demi Lovato's website. She's got a list of her tour dates. She's got the RSVP, the VIP tickets and things like that, and it kind of has brief details about details about the concert, and then the dates, and then where the concert is, where it's going to happen. So yeah, these are all buttons. And then similarly in Lana Del Rey's, she's also got a whole list of the various concerts that that she's putting on, the areas, timings, where to buy tickets, and the dates. So really, really simple layout. Again, likewise with mine, the tour dates, the date, the stadium, where it's taking place and how to purchase tickets. And as you can see, there's always constant links to social media. Again, promotion, artist promotion. That's the consistent theme throughout the entire website. Again, that really simple scrolling. And then back at Demi Lovato, she's also got a thing at the bottom that allows her fans to kind of show their allegiance towards her by creating an account and an email list. So any updates about the website or anything, any content that's being updated, the fans will kind of get notified, and then that kind of strengthens the bond between the artist and then the producers and consumers, which I think is really important, especially with pop artists that really rely, actually both pop and indie artists, they really, really rely on their consumers. And I think that it's a kind of a valuable thing to have on artist websites, and it's quite conventional in the sense that these pop artists have a large following, and these fans are very, very very committed. So I think that it's important to kind of have that connection between producers and consumers, and it is kind of a convention of mainly pop videos, so I've done the same. So be a part of my fan base, and there's a whole emailing address and stuff like that. So again, the fans will be updated on regular changes to the website, any additional content that's been added and things like that. So this is a convention of many pop videos, and increasingly so, I think more indie artists have various different platforms where the artists can kind of connect and communicate with their fans. I don't necessarily think it's through such a formal way on their websites themselves, but I think it's more so through Twitter and social media and things like that, where they kind of connect. But I think that it's more a convention of pop artists to kind of have more of an official fan base, if you'd like, because they're much more like large scale. I think that they're a bit more, as you can say, popular, so they've got to kind of follow these codes and conventions a bit more strictly than indie artists do. But likewise, because it's a indie pop artist, I think that it has a bit of both. Like, it has that professional element of it, but it's still quite simple, really casual, and then there's always links to her social media on the right hand side. So it has a bit of both. It's like very formal and then informal. There's two ways audiences can decide which ones they want to kind of opt for, but it's still like available. Then the music content, this is back on Lana Del Rey's. Her music video, her latest music video with The Weeknd, is featured on her page, as well as all the other music videos that she has at the bottom. These are just simple buttons. They just click on them. It takes them directly to the video itself. Because Noah Cyrus is a relatively new artist and there is only one music video to kind of promote, I obviously can't showcase a variety of different music videos, but it is a convention to kind of showcase all of their work. Again, linking back to the idea of the website being purely for promotion. Back again, Demi Lovato's Tell Me You Love Me, the acoustic version. That's her latest release, and that's kind of the main video, the first video that pops up on the videos page on the website. Again, social media is always there. Easy, quick link, quick embedded video on the page. And then if you scroll down, there's a list of her other types of music videos that she's created. So likewise with mine, simple videos on the videos page, just a quick embedded video, the music video itself. Then with regards to the actual music, not just the videos, Demi Lovato has her front cover, the front cover of Tell Me You Love Me, on the page, and then there's like arrows that kind of go left or right, and you can kind of swipe to go through all her different albums and all her different singles. But again, because I'm only showcasing one by Noah Cyrus, I can't necessarily do that. But I tried to kind of capture just having the front cover and then having the content available. At the bottom, you can kind of see the different platforms that it's available on. I've kind of done the same, not necessarily on such a variety of different platforms, because again, indie artists are not as widespread, they're not as large scale. So I think that keeping it to just sticking to one platform is kind of a bit easier for new artists like Noah Cyrus. So I haven't, gone ahead and used all three different platforms, but it is kind of a convention. So as you can see, the scrolling to different ones. Now back on mine, so the music. Here's the front cover, the alternative front cover, for just the single itself. So here's a list of all the different songs, again, Making Me Cry, and these are all embedded. So you can play a few, there's only 3 of these songs here. You can play a few of them directly from the website itself. The full song, it has been uploaded, but you can't download it. That's the main thing. And again, it's not necessarily a convention to have obviously the full song online available to them, because they have to make some profit, like pop artists do. So as you can see, Demi Lovato didn't do that. She's promoted the different platforms that her content is available on for purchase, but I've picked through the most famous songs and kind of embedded the whole all the content on there, because again, indie artists don't really rely on the financial part of releasing content. It's more about releasing what they want to release to kind of tell their stories and things like that. And for upcoming artists, I think it's important to kind of first of all gain the exposure, and to get a wide range of people to kind of watch their content before they can go ahead and take their money, if that makes sense. So I've also included a button that allows audiences to buy the whole album, which again links to the whole promotion idea, which is the whole purpose of the website, is to promote the content. So it is available for purchase. It is quite cheap. It's $9.99 on iTunes. And then 3 of the singles on the page here. 4, sorry. Again, these are all buttons. They can just click on it and it plays. Likewise, if they want to purchase the album, they can just click on it and then it will play, or they can purchase it. with regards to merchandise, this is Demi Lovato's merchandise page. So it has her official merch. It only showcases 3 on the page, so it doesn't want it to be too cluttered. It doesn't have a whole, a whole load of all the varieties of different merchandise that she has to offer on one page. She's kind of had a button at the bottom that says view all products. So if they want to kind of go into that, they can click and scroll, and then it can kind of serve as an online shop as well. So it's not necessarily she doesn't overcrowd it. It's still very, very simple. All these websites have become more and more simple as the years have gone on, because they aren't necessarily as important. They kind of have their roles, and they're kind of straight to the point. So that's Demi Lovato's. All the prices are at the bottom. Again, there's rollovers, you can kind of see. Likewise with mine, I didn't want to keep it too, I didn't want to make it too overcrowded. There's only 2 columns. There's also little pop-ups that say it's available in 2 colors. That is a convention as well. It doesn't keep it. It's quite easy access. Again, that's scrolling. The prices are there. There's a really, really brief description of the products themselves. So as you can see here. And again, at the bottom, load more. So the page isn't too cluttered. Only 2 columns, as I said before. So that's also a convention to keep it really simple and really easily accessible. And I feel as though I've done that. So that's a way that I have sort of followed the conventions. And then if you click on the products themselves, you can kind of see the prices. Again, you can add it to the cart. You can see how many you want. It shows how it's available in 2 different colors. So you can kind of click, decide what colors. Again, there's rollovers. And this is the same for all of the products that I have to offer. And then you can obviously go to cart and then purchase it.